Katrin here with European Paper Crafts in the US. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have my latest projects for you, so let's get started. So here I have this card that I created with these new sheets I have in my store. They're called decoration cards, and this is cardstock that you can use to create your cards. And look how gorgeous this is. It's got the mushroom and the mushroom paper. All I did is I added a couple of flowers that I had in my stash, a little bit of lace ribbon, and then stickles and these sparklets that I have in my store, and then this little ladybug that I had in my stash. The card blank is from Michaels. But look how cute this is. And this reminds me a little bit of Oktoberfest and fall in Germany, because that's how the stores and everything is decorated. So let me show you those packs. This is a 4-pack. So in each of these packs there are 4. There are 2 sheets each. And look at the pack. So it is by Hardy Crafts, which you know from our 3D embellishments. It's called Decoration Cards. It has 2 sheets and I sell them in sets. So you get 4 sheets, and the 2 sheets are identical. You have these beautiful mushrooms here. You do have background paper borders that you can cut out. These are not die cut, so you would need to cut them out. If you have an oval die, you could use your oval dies, but these are very easy to cut out. As you can see, these are straight lines. You even got a couple of bows there. And then the coordinating paper has got the Edelweiss, which kind of reminds me of the Bavarian decorations. It's got some roses on gingham. It's got these beautiful lace borders that you can cut into, and again on the other page you have the same. So these are the new decoration cards, they call them. They are cardstock, so they're 210 GSM, and look what pretty cards this card makes. Then the next one I have created here is with another sheet. So here, let me show you first the sheet that I used. It's the very same thing. This time we have cute little deer, also mushrooms, borders. On the deer there are those medallions that you could cut out. They sit on polka dot paper. Same thing in the bag. And then matching, we have this cardstock with gingham and red and white and green and blues and those cute flowers. So beautiful papers. Again, that reminds me of Oktoberfest when I see these. If you know the dirndls over there in Bavaria, that's the type of fabric that they would use. That's how the dirndls over there look like. So yeah, it reminded me. And what I have done here is, for my friend, I made, instead of a card, and her birthday is coming up, I made a little booklet, and easily made because I just used the cardstock and I folded it in half. I rounded the corners. I added one of the embellishments, and you can see there are several in there, with the bow, which I got from the mushroom ones. That's where the bow sits. Yeah, and then I made a little tag here, a pocket, where you can add the tag. Use this little border here to make the pocket. And then I added some computer paper. This is just regular printer paper, and stapled it in the bag. So if you make a small booklet, you can use a regular stapler. If you make a bigger booklet, you would need to have that extended stapler so that you can reach. This one here, I needed to take my extended stapler, but if you just make it like I don't know, 1/4 inch smaller, my regular stapler would have reached and I could have stapled it. So just regular paper. And then in the back I have added a tag in a little pocket, and then an embellished paper clip with the leftovers, added a little button there. So that's what I'm going to center. Instead of a card, I'm going to leave a little note on this tag here for her birthday. And then for the present, I cut out a cute tag with the same paper. Now this tag is a die that I have. I added another one of the medallions right here. And then you can just embellish it the way you want it. I found a little flower that would fit color-wise. Added a little button here. Buttons always look cute in this type of design. There's another of the ladybugs. This little bit of lace ribbon that I had. And as you can see in the back is just that plain tag. Here's another project that I have done recently, and I just played around with my beautiful new papers that I will show you from Carta Bella in Italy, and I wanted to do another cute little booklet, so I just played around with it and I came up with something like this. The inspiration comes from Septeria, a channel that I will link below, and I used beautiful papers, the beautiful Carta Bella papers. I added a cute tag here, a cut apart, and when you open it up, there's another little pocket right here. See, there's a little tuck spot right here. There is an envelope. You can put a little note in here. The envelope I also made with the paper from this paper pack that I'll show you in a second. And I added the envelope by only gluing the edges, so it created another pocket, created another little tag, and then also the bag. So first of all, before I show you how to make these, because they're so easy, I want to show you this brand new paper line. It's called Microcosmos, and it is by Carta Bella in Italy. This paper pack has 12 double-sided papers, 2 each, so you get basically 24 designs because you have a double-sided paper. And here are the papers, and they are really seriously gorgeous. I know there's a lot of paper out there, but this one here is just absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. The cut aparts, and then there's always the back, and look at this cute little ladybug here. So when I saw these papers, I was delighted. Butterflies, borders. Here is this cute little snail. All these cards that you can cut apart. The background papers, and of course there's always a back to it. It's got the flowers on the back. Watercolor arrangements. Critters. Colibris. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, that paper is, that doesn't come along that often. Pretty artistry papers like these. I just love them. The daisies, I love the daisies, and look how pretty they are. And even rocks here on the back. And since you get it twice, you can use both sides. Yeah, I really love those papers. So I was looking for projects to use them other than just cards. And I found, again, this channel Septeria. Look at all the different ladybugs here. And she has all kinds of different projects. And it's always good to get some inspiration. But this little card is very easy to make. And I'll show you in a second. I just wanted to let you know, this paper also comes as an A4 sheet. And of course you have a little bit bigger papers here for bigger projects. So A4 is a European size that is almost 8.5 by 11. Not quite. It is close though. It is a little longer. It's 8 3/4. I mean, it's I'm sorry, it's not 11.5. It's 11 3/4, and it is 8 1/4. So it's almost 8.5 by 11. But this size is called A4, and you have 17 papers in here, and they mimic the papers in the other paper pack. You have a few more cutter parts that you can look at that beautiful tag. So that's also, I also have this in my store. So those are the two paper packs from Ciao Bella. And now to this card, and it's really quick and easy. Let me show you. So what you need is, and you can use any paper scrap you have. You use a rectangular piece of paper, okay? And that could be, like I said, any size. I don't even look into sizes, whatever you have. If you have double-sided paper, it's easier. If not, you can also then add paper to the inside. But what you want to do is you want to fold it over so that you leave a border here. So not corner edge to edge, but leave that corner. So now you have this card that has this extra. So you can see here, this is where my paper shows through. Then you take a second piece of paper that should be a little bit longer. So you have this piece, and see the other piece should be slightly longer than your card base and a little bit smaller in the width. Okay, so the width should be a little smaller, and that piece you fold 3 times. So you fold it, what I always do is I fold it over here first, and then what is left over I fold it like this. So now you have that. So you have this piece and this piece, and what you can do now is you add it like this. So you add this piece here, so you have that flap, and then you glue either here, and that creates a top pocket, or you glue it here and here and it creates a side pocket. That's up to you. But then you fold that over, and if you have double-sided paper, then of course you have paper here too. I didn't have double-sided, so I added a piece of paper, and that creates another pocket. So now you have 2 pockets. Let me show you. You have 1 pocket here, right? This is something that I did here and added another pocket, right? So you can just add another piece of paper and add that pocket. Then when you turn it over, you can either have a pocket here if you glue it here and here, or you can have a pocket from the top if you glue it here and here. And then you want to also glue here, and then you have a pocket like this. So here I have a pocket like this, and I also have a pocket from the top. And then all I did is here I added a little envelope, and you can fold it yourself and make that into another pocket. But this is how cute it is. It's still a card, and you can, like I said, you can leave your message in here. You can add a gift card. You can, since this is a pocket too, you could leave a little letter in here or a little note, and then just decorate it with your paper. But it's a little different. I just like that. So I used these pretty papers, and then I did something similar. I have one more for you, and this one here I made for my sister's birthday. So this card is also a little interactive, just like the one I just showed you. So when you look here, I did it a little bit different. I added the piece of paper not from the side but from the top, and I used paper that I had. This is a 12 by 12 paper pack, so I have it a little bit bigger, and this embellishment comes from the birthday embellishments, also from Hardy Crafts. This is the German side. It's called Ideen mit Herz, And it's got these beautiful, let me see if it focuses in. Here we go. It's got the beautiful embellishments. We got cupcakes and an envelope decorated, Christmas candle, flowers. We have the chocolates, a basket with blue flowers, more baskets, and a whole cake for birthday. There's only one that says Happy zum Geburtstag, which is German, but you could overlay that, of course, with your own sentiment. But the rest, I wanted to get them because they are so gorgeous. I really love this one here in the crate. Look at these. So beautiful. So that is the one I used here. I used the little, no, this is the cake one. But I used the chocolate embellishment. So then when you open it up, so you can open it up like this. I can write her a little note in this area. And then when you turn it over, I use the cutter parts from that paper pack. So I have a few tags and I could leave little messages for her on the back here. I also, what I did is I didn't make a pocket. I just made a little spot where you can put something through, and I made up this cute bookmark. And the way you put a tuck spot like this, you only glue from the top and from the bottom, right? Here I have another 3D embellishment, and this is the corner pieces that I showed you in, I think, a couple videos earlier this summer. Let me see if I find them. Yeah, here they are. So these are the flower corners, and you have beautiful sunflowers here, but my sister likes purple, so I used the purple corner, and there it is. So this is the pack that I used. But then you turn it over, and here I again made a little envelope with my envelope maker, and I'm gonna leave my note for her birthday, my birthday wishes. I'm gonna add to this little envelope here, and then you have this card, and in the back it looks like this. This is where I used the flap from the envelope. But yeah, this is looks a little different, and it shows off the paper. So if you have pretty double-sided papers, that's what I like it. It shows off the papers. So that's the birthday card my sister will get, and I will go in the mail soon. So I took a look again at these embellishments, the ones I just showed you, and the one that has the German birthday greetings down here in the lower left-hand corner. I looked at them, and yes, so look, this is how it comes. I know you don't want to waste an embellishment. It does have the Zum Geburtstag, the happy birthday in German, but it also has a blank one. And here's the third step. So they added a blank one for those that don't want to use the German greeting. You can just leave this out and then stamp your own greeting in here or write it in here. So it is also available as a blank one. So I just wanted to make sure that you know that. So this is all I have for you today. I hope you liked my cards and projects. If so, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. Also, hit the subscribe button if you would like to see more videos like this. I would love to have you as a new subscriber. And join me on Facebook under European Paper Crafts Facebook Friends. The information is in the info box below. But this is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Stay or get well, and let us be kind to each other. Thank you. I'll catch you next time. Bye.